Yola! We're here. I just went a little bit further forward there, restarted the stream. I tripped on the bloody cord in here. Here we are, we're here, we made it. Got a few little chores to do this morning. Some few chores. There we go. So let's just get this anchor down. Got a bit of a wind here. Here at my spot. There we go. Bit of a southerly wind coming through, so it's going to make it actually difficult to a little bit difficult to fish. Of course, got a nice tangle up here. So we've got some chores to do here before. Well, one of the chores is make a coffee. The second chore is put a hopefully we'll spin right round. I doubt we will with the southerly, southeasterly like this. High tides, I think it's around 12ish. We should be able to go in around then. So what is going on with this? I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna make 2 new ones anyways. I don't think we're gonna be using big baits here. Well, let's say maybe I'll turn that bloody Starlink around. There we go. Yola! We'll start with some nice little baits, eh? Well, medium baits. Let's start with some medium baits here. I'll get a coffee, go away. Just like that. Alright, that'll do for me on this first bait here. I want to get the kettle on, mate. It's going to be a new fish here, I'll tell you that. With this wind like this, it's just going to walk the line straight back around there. Tide's coming in. While we've got, every time I go and talk, we've got a glitch going on. Evening, Mr. George. How are you, brother? Might be something to do with that, cuz. We need to do some dishes here, but I'm just going to wait till I get home. It's no big deal to me. What is a big deal? Just getting this coffee in me. Yes! And some cookies. Alright, let's get out here. The fish should start coming on from about they should start coming on about 8:30. We've got around 3 fish on the boat already from last night. Let's give this a bit of a wipe up here. Getting pretty messy here, Leroy. Got a bit of a noise there from the reel. And he bloody check it off, cuz. Get your bloody get it off me! Alright. Effing bloody, I bloody know. I bloody know. I bloody know about it. Have a super strong coffee here. Maybe one more of those. Need one more of those, kids. There we go, it's prepared, mate. It's bloody warm in here already. Let's get this jersey off. Oh, the line's right under the boat. It's going to be a real task here, the fishing. Whatever though. We'll get the generator up the front here and get it rolling, get that fridge keeping cool. Whilst we are here, and get some toast in the old toaster. Yola. Oh. Oh, the motor had a little bit of an issue this morning. Took me a bit to get it going. Was flooded as for some, must have been the jiggling that went on last night. Was reasonably jiggly night last night. It started straight up on the choke and then it cut out, and I was like, oh, here we go again, starting it off the day with a bit of an issue. But no, I managed to get it going without having to take the spark plugs out in a massive battle, which was excellent. Excellent. There we go, that's fridge action on. Let's shut that like this. Alright, I'm sort of sick of looking at this greasy mess here. We'll just roll this. So we're just going to be getting ready. Well, I want to get some lines in the water now, so I need to do some quick I call it over here. We got fish dripping in the fish here and onto the bottom there. It's not a big deal to me. The fridge is still chilled. We got fish down here that need to go in the fridge. Why we have a glitch, I do not know. I should really give it a message, not a message, a measure. I'll give that fish a quick measure and just make sure for any of these, well, for my sanity, I have thought about it a few times. What do we got? We have it right on the tip there, like that, and we have it just over the 30 mark. Look at that. Let's go back a bit further. Get it right on there. So it's right on the 30 mark. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. We will give it a measure up. I mean a gut up before we head home. Another one down here. Only kept that smaller one because it was damaged on release. So there we go, in there nice and chilled. Oh yeah, it's fishing time, it's fishing time, it's fishing time. Here we go. Course. Come on, brother. that in. Like that. Bait's gone goodbye. Goodbye. In we go. In we go. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Pull that round. Slide her down, mate. Slide her down. Slide around. In we go. Like that. That out there like a that, like a that. Oh, we're gonna possibly be back out here on Saturday, or we're gonna be in Merita, one of the two. I can't choose yet, but we've got 11k winds or 13k winds today. I don't know here. It's hard to bloody say which is oh, come on. It's hard to say what the weather is going to be like, even though it says Kiowa weather. What have we got? 10k winds right now, up to 13k today. So at 10k winds at the moment, it's you know, like, oh man, you know, it's, I wouldn't say it's not nice, it's not ugly, and it'll be fine on the, to come out for a day mission or whatever like that. But if I'm going to be doing the missions I'm thinking about, it may not be mission approvable. Let's put that there, okay. Give that a good old, oh bro, you're bloody spilling it in the boat. Alright, so let's just do that like that and go like that, cuz you bloody spill it in this boat again, I'm bloody free off, but I bloody mean it. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, okay? Oh, you're bloody spilling it again! Bloody heck! Alright, let's go out here. Oh, that tastes better. 5 teaspoons of coffee, 3 teaspoons of sugar. Hey, this is sugar. Yeah, no sheep. Yeah, no sheep. Speed. He was streamer of the year. Awarded it. So, congratulations to Speed. He's not my idol or anything like that. Idol. Who is my idol? I don't idolize, but I would say Kelly Slater. I would respect Michael Schumacher, Christian Cullen, my dad definitely, my lovely Lorne. I got a lot of respect for her, and I watch what she does a lot and think that she's quite a very special person, as in a good way. And I don't idolize, well, I idolize her as the word. It doesn't mean I would idolize her and you know, or any of them. Who else? Khabib. Loops here, of course. Hey, Loops. Dinghy, of course. Subaru. And of course, oh no, I was going to say something silly then. I won't say that. That'll do. So we're going to 720. I need to make a rig up for that one. I'm going to use smaller hooks, or smaller-ish hooks. It's going to be ugly fishing here at the moment if it continues like this. This reel has already got issues that's spinning around over here. Listen. It's tightening up and it's making it ugly to wind, I tell you that. I would say I'm exactly bang on my spot, just about. Have we got a sleeper on, have we? Yep, we've got a sleeper on here. Did it get off, did it? Did it just get off doing that? No, it did not. Or did it? It possibly got off. It is a shark, of course, at this time of the day. I actually thought that was a reasonable snapper. Oh, yep. It's going to be like this today. I tell you that. That's okay. We're going to have to just tough it out. Let's get a cookie here. I'm going to have a couple of cookies and this coffee. Finish what we're doing here. And then we rebait these hooks up. I'm going to have to make some... I don't know. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to eat and relax for too much here. I'm going to get these down me. Hopefully I'll get home nice and early, fill it up these fish, and go and see my darling Lorna and make her dinner. If you're watching, baby, have a great day. Daddy's thinking of thinking of you. Papa, coming to mama. Coming to mama. I'm just smoking all of these cookies. All done. Just like that. Let's just quickly get something else on me, a boat going out over there. A Z-boat. Here we go. All right, let's just quickly get a bun out of here. Thanks again to everybody for your support, watching the channel, liking, subscribing, all that stuff. Let's just push that down, put that back in there for now. What am I going to cook my darling Lawn tonight? I do not know. Most probably end up her cooking me dinner. And rubbing my back. She gives the best massages. And gives me massages all the time. So that's killing. Of course it is. So that fridge is really drawing out some serious wattage, man. It is. I know that for sure now. Fishing time here on Wednesday morning is about to officially start after I get some peanut butter. I've got enough peanuts and yeah. I have to get this will do. I'm looking forward to getting home today and getting into getting some work done, getting a couple of customers happy, getting my darling a little bit more happy. We may nip out for a, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'd like to stay home and chill out and do some stuff around the house, do some stuff around her house. I really would. I think we might even just do a day trip out here. I don't know yet. I can't control myself. I really can't on what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. I changed my mind more than I change my knickers. That's straight up. And I change them twice a day, you know, on a regular. I'm a very clean freak when it comes to personal hygiene. This is when I'm at home. This is how much of a personal clean freak I am. You can see not one mess in here. Oh yeah, just put that down there on the floor for a second. We'll live. Get a bit of, so I might just take her out here on a day trip or a morning trip, get our quota or close to it. We'll throw back, we don't need to take, we'll see what she wants to do. She wants to get her quota. I'm not fussed about quotas, and you know, obviously I don't go over them, but I don't want to, I'm not too fussed about, but I don't know, we'll see, because I'm sure we'll go fishing again in the near future. I hope. See how much of a growling I get for yelling at that guy yesterday? She's gonna give me a growling for that, without a doubt, which is fine. I gave myself a growling. Well, again, I'm not going to talk about that today. I'm just going to move on. Move on. We do, I will say though, we do have a person in the chat that has gone and created whatever. Sadly, they can't stand up and say, hey man, it was me. Gave us all of their opinion. They want to hide, they don't want to stand out in the crowd, they just want to hide at home and do it. That's fine, I'm going to leave it. Had a little 2-second think about it this morning. The facts are the facts. We were getting the boat fixed anyway, so what difference does it make? It's not the getting the boat fixed, changing the way that it runs. Again, I might look at putting a screen here or over here and carrying on the way I am. I'm got no problem with it. I'll be checking, my lawyer will be checking the rules, and then we'll be going from there. But I'm not going to be focused. I tell you what, I'm not even going to be home. Like, generally I'm going to not be home. It's not going to really worry me until it comes time to where I want to use the boat, and then I'm going to charge like a bull. Well, the lawyer can be looking at the rules from when I get back and let him know what's happened and find out what the legislation is under his professional advice, and whether I'm going to be able to just put a screen here and a camera at the front and carry on. And then if he says yes, boom, I'll be charging like a bull when I'm ready. I do have a plan for the boat on a trip. It won't be any time in the near couple of, well, it won't be in the next month, I don't think. I don't know. I changed my mind like I changed my baits on my rod. So anyway, let's not talk about that anymore. Let's focus on getting this down meat, getting some baits on, and Wednesday morning fishing. We're starting to bilge pump went on this side again for about 2 seconds just then, maybe 3. We had some visitors last night. Look at what they left. All these little glittery blue stars here. It was quite predominant in here early. All right. Nicely clean cup. That was delicious-mo. Breakfast at its best. I was going to have poached eggs, we got peanut butter, can't beat it. All right, a little bit of a rinse there. For now, let's get into it. All right. I better check this camera and make sure we're all good in the hood. All right, I'm most probably not looking my complete best. Let's have another wash for the morning. Here we roll it. Let's roll it. All right, I suppose you can just watch what I'm doing. Hi, my name is Leroy. I like to go fishing and adventure. This is my backyard. This is my mansion boat loops. If you don't know, please like, subscribe, share and comment. I haven't had a shower in a couple of days now, just so you know. Anyway, let's get on with it. These are from the tool shed. They're class 5 earmuffs, Bluetooth. They're 5-year warranty and they are the best thing out for Bluetooth earmuffs. I wear them on the boats. The sea air does not affect these earmuffs. I've been wearing them on the boat for years. I've got them wet with seawater. not these particular ones. I wear them at work. On land, I will wear these when I get back tomorrow. I will be wearing these at work. Chainsawing, listening to YouTube, whatever I'm doing, taking phone calls, all of that stuff through these ears, so I can use both hands and be free, hands-free, while I'm at work and not get caught out by my boss going, "What are you on your bloody phone for, mate? You ain't bloody even been at work for frickin' how long? How many months have you not been to work? You're lucky you got a bloody job." Anyway, that's what my boss is gonna say tomorrow when he sees me, and I'm gonna tell him what I tell them all. Go suck on my effing bloody, I bought you a lollipop, mate. Sweeten it up. Here you go. Calm down, it's all right. Everything's all bloody right. Isn't it? Isn't it? Anyway, let's get this down here. We'll start at the top here. Thankfully, I am my own boss, you see. Just like all of you. So I do, my boss is taking me out for a Christmas or end of year do. I'm not sure what he's gonna do. I think he's setting up a trip to Raglan, and then he's gonna take me down to Matata via, I don't know. I think he said I was getting a bonus this year. I was like, oh wow, thank you so much, mate. Another new boat or a drone, some new cameras. I don't know what else he said I was getting. I know I'm getting a bonus. I've been a good worker this year. Still working. I run 3 different businesses, okay? Well, 3, let's say 3, and I also YouTube. So if that's all right with bloody you, what do you bloody do? All right, so I've got lawns to mow at my yard, clean up to do at my yard. Hopefully, I spoke with Stan yesterday. Hey Stan, if you're watching, mate, I hope you're having a great morning. I hope you guys are having a great breakfast of some nice fish, or lunch, or whatever you're gonna choose to have. Thank you again for coming over and making my day, mate. You really did. Whether the day was going the way it was, or, well, and that it was going pretty good until that, well, it's nothing really that serious. It's just a pity. It's not really a pity. I don't know, let's not go into that. But thank you, Stan. I spoke with him last night, and also he was watching the live stream, which was pretty slack last night. He is one of the only people that at this point in my life at the moment who said to me, you're putting in some long hours, mate. And I am. This is not just fun. That was fun, and it is all fun, but it is also a bit more than that now. So I am putting in some hours. Thank you very much for recognizing that. But he did well. He said they got a few good fish, and he was happy with that, and I'm happy to hear that. He put back the little ones that are legal. Of course, you don't have to. You can do whatever suits you. I'm not used to catching little fish. I am getting used to it since I've been coming. I don't know, man. I've been catching a lot of little fish lately. All the fish we've been catching are little. I'm used to catching some daddy Kong fish, man. I don't know what's changed. nothing's changed. It's just what it is, how it is, and I'm real happy about it. I'm loving it. I don't know if we do end up in Portakey, I think we will look to go and catch some tarakihi. And hey, I'll talk to my cousin about the tuna, but if it's a bit late and they've moved past, well then it'll just be tarakihi, snapper and the rest of it. So I'm going to let myself off on the tuna if it's too late. I'm not fussed about tuna, to be honest. I only wanted to make my darling Lorne some sushi with it. And of course I wanted to batter some and I love battered tuna. It is beautiful, man. I don't know if you've tried it. I have tried it. It is delissimo. Delissimo. Here we go. Gonna need some more hooks. I am lucky. My darling Lorna, her family is really quite impressive with what they do for jobs. I'm just wondering, because the stream's gone quiet here, have we lost the stream? No, we have not. We're at 40%. I have my darling Lorna, her family consists of pretty top sort of people in their industry, you know. I'm not going to list them off. Some of them are really quite amazing in what they do for their career and around the world and stuff like that. But there's lawyers, so I will be, you know, there's a number of lawyers, doctors, and the list goes on, like, to being really impressive. These are the not so impressive ones, in my opinion. Some of the other job lists are really impressive in my book. But I've also got quite a couple of friends that are lawyers and stuff like that, so I won't be, you know, I won't be paying very much when I do get the lawyer, and they will have my best interest along with following the law, of course, in mind when we go into this with what we're going to be going into here with the boat. I'm not going to be pushed around. I will follow the rules, definitely, and I advise anybody else to follow the rules. But hey man, if the rule does not say, I will not be doing it. Well, depending. I think that there's a, if I think that there is a common sense thing, which, you know, I don't know, I'm not going to go into it. That's where that part ends, and that's all I'm going to say about that anymore. So anyway, we're just going to use some of Mr. Bartle's bait here. We got size 7 hooks, and going in like this and like this. we'll go around like this. Hopefully everybody has a good end of the year. I know I'm going to. I'm most probably going to make a New Year's resolution, and I'm going to start it well before I get to New Year's. I don't know what it is. That bilge is going again. Just quickly, just for 2 seconds, but it's going. I must remember tomorrow I've got a tree to go and look at and do. I must remember, I keep forgetting about that. I want to go and do it tomorrow and get it sorted out. Here we go, our 7:50. I think we got about half an hour-ish until, I don't know, I can't remember the times at the moment. I'm bloody a little bit frizzle-manizzled on what's going on with everything, times, look at this line here, times and all that sort of thing. I've got different in my mind. I think it's about 10 past 12. There we go. But I do want to have my baits in the water about 3 hours before high tide, and expect that here we go, keep going loops, keep going round loops. Keep going round loops. Not this way loops, that way. Well, we want to have our baits in the water 3 hours up to the high tide, you know. Look at all these. What are those? They must be from the mangroves, are they? Alright, while we're waiting, let's just put that up there. I want to check the tides quickly. My shoulders are... What is it? Kiowa weather. Kiowa tides. And fishing. So low tide was at 5:42 a.m. 12:10 is the only high tide of the day. So 5:40, 6:40, 7:40, 8:40. So 8:40 we got about 47 minutes before that 3 hour mark ish. Let's start that stream. So let's get another. I don't know if we're going to be able to run 2 rods here with the tide as it is and the wind as it is. Right, but we might as well get a rig made up anyway. My darling Lorne, even one of her family members owns and runs a fishing shop. It's bananas, the what do you call it, the level of intelligence in her family line, and the different it's just about, they can just about do anything up to politics, like even in politics, and at the top of that area for politics, and like not area for New Zealand, I mean. It's pretty like, it's just impressive, man. Her dad was just the most smartest man. He is very, very clever man. She's a very, very clever woman, in my opinion. But yeah, the level of intelligence is just nuts. Why? Of course, that shines off on me. As you can tell. So I've got this other thing. I started going to this house a while ago, okay? Back, I don't know, a wee while ago. And that house, some would say it was haunted, okay? And when I went there, I was scared. I wasn't scared going there, but when I got to the house, I'm not a scared person, but all my arm hairs just were like frickin' boom, everything on me, and I was like, hey? And I was scared to go in there by myself. Like, not scared to go in there by myself, but scared to go in there by myself in the pitch dark. I'm not gonna lie, I was. And I was in there, and I was talking on the phone to my friend, and I was like, and when it came time to leave, I felt like something was like, I was like, I was in the car, freaking locked the doors. I was like, holy sheesh, man, that was freaky. That was freaky, man. That was freaky. And I'm awake. I'm not clever. I'm not stupid. I'm awake. My eyes are open. I'm pretty logical. Well, I am reason. I can reason. I can understand. But I don't believe in like that sort of stuff at all, really. And but anyway, so I went back to this house. And I had my friend on video call, and I was like, watch this, at night. Straight away, man, went in and I kept the lights off, pitch black. no one else there, just me. Went in, it was like, holy bro, this is freaking nuts, bro. And he's like, and I'd taken some other people there by this point, and they, even on the phone, they were like, there's something wrong with that house, bro, through the video call. And I was like, hey, no there isn't. Like, even though I knew there was, and so they picking it up through the freaking phone. And I was like, what? And I took this other person there in physical thing, and soon as that person had no idea at all, never been to the house, knew nothing about what got to the door, and is not a spiritual person, not anything, when there's something, like, it started freaking out to the point where they wanted to leave and go, like, and I was like, hey. And then I had my thing, you know, like a couple, but anyway, I went back to this house with my mate on video call, another friend, showed him how freaked out I was, and how, like, you know, and whatever, and anyway, left. And then I went back another night, later in the evening, ready to go, you know. So I went in by myself, and I walked in, and I was like, I'm not gonna get freaked out here, even though I was I was a little bit, not shaking, but I was a bit scared. So I got up there, and I just flopped it out, if you know what I mean. And I was like, come and get it, come and get it, come and suck on this. I know this is like, that sounds really disgusting, and I mean, like, suck on, you're not gonna scare me, if you can see what I'm trying to do here, just in case anybody is watching. But I did, I flopped it out. I was like, and then I sat down, and I was like, in the pitch black, and I was like, come here, I'm having it, and started. And that was the end of that, man. Never again has there ever been a feeling like that in that house, from what I've heard. So I would like to do that again, or something like it, on camera. I wish I had got it on camera and YouTubed it. I most probably will look to do it again. It was quite fun, you know, like, and just the way that I dealt with it was silly, you know, like, and it was fun. That was like, you know, I was like, that was fun when I left. I was like, oh, I want to do that again, you know, like, was it that? And it was, the weird thing was, is I was actually getting into it. I really was. I was like I had it out. I was like, and I was doing stuff, like, and I was getting pretty excited. Anyway, so if you know of anything like that, let me know. I'll be love to come along and rid. Anyway, let's get that up there. We've got another one here. Ready for war. Don't keep climbing. I have to get some more sinkers, eh? I want to stick on the bro. I'm going to pretty shortly, just for a little while. couple of songs. I love this, eh? It's like I'm on my own deck. I just stand here like, hey, oh my gosh. One of my mates was like, I thought you were on your own deck. I was like, I am on my own deck. But, you know, like on land, like. Anyway, me and my darling Lorne might bring this boat out on the weekend, if we like. She can steer, and I can have a second person on here at any time I want, is the other option. So I can do that anytime I want. That second person can be AI. I don't know, will definitely be, it's no difference whether she comes or whatever, you know. My dad gets seasick. You know, there's Mr. Bartle, he'd love to come out on another day or so. Again, I will be arguing the fact that that camera version will be just fine, and that it's a direct link to the back of the boat here, and the one I'm going to put on there will be no delay. And again, if the legislation does not you know, I'll just be following legislation, nothing else. And if it ends up in court, well, it ends up in court. And I'll be arguing the fact that I've been made a fool of if it does end up in court, because it's not just me that's involved. All of you are watching and seeing, you know, so it's going to be a big deal. I've seen some people say this, some people say that on the channel. It's you know, then maybe, I don't know if anyone said, hey bro, you were right. Like, I get that I was in the wrong and there was things I maybe should have done. Let's not go into it, actually. Let's leave it there, eh? Leroy, bloody, what did you say before? You're not going to talk about it? Now you're bloody talking about it again. I'm going to leave it there with that. But I could bring my darling Lorne out, so we can still go for a trip over there if we want to, or anywhere. I tell you what though, I won't be standing up this boat right there, nor will she. She'll be sitting right there, and there'll be a camera up the front, and we'll be keeping an eye. There's no one gonna be standing up there the whole time. They can go get. That's all I got to say. End of it. Yep, so no one's going to be standing. She'll be sitting there, I'll be sitting here, and the camera will be up the front, and there's no one going to be standing up the front the whole time, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So that's the end of that. I'll be driving, or she can drive. I'll be sitting here. I'll be driving. She'll be over there. There'll be turns, but again, no one is going to be standing up the front the whole time watching it out at all. I am going to carry on using the camera as my front person, but that's it. It's the bloody truth, mate. I'm not gonna get bullied. Anyway, this bloody rod reel's needing a grease already. Sleeper fish? Yes, sleeper fish. Of course it is. Little snapper here. Swallowed the hook, damn it. Hopefully I can go out and learn from Mr. Stan how to soft bait properly. Get myself a little... I've got a soft bait set up at home that I can use for now. Poor little bugger. Nicely released. Let's flick that down. Get another bait on here. I better check this camera battery. Here we go. Here's we go, mate. We had a drop off last night, or whenever it happened. I did the battery change here. It did not work. Why it did not work, I cannot answer you that. Let's get this rubbish in here. I cannot tell you why it just dropped off from the up here. So let's turn that on. It's on. Let's open this up. Let's make it click. It's in. Let's give